Welcome back to Simple Mind Space, your go-to podcast for exploring the fascinating world of human psychology, personal growth, and the often complex relationship we have with money. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of money, inspired by Morgan Housel's insightful book, The Psychology of Money. Get ready to challenge your assumptions and gain a fresh perspective on financial success. Beyond the numbers, the human side of money. We often think of money as a simple equation, a matter of numbers and spreadsheets. But the reality is far more nuanced. Financial decisions are rarely made in a vacuum, devoid of emotions. They're made around dinner tables, influenced by personal histories, fears, pride, and ego. Money, at its core, is a dance between the cold logic of numbers and the unpredictable nature of human behavior. Today, we'll explore why understanding this human element is crucial for genuine financial well-being. Financial DNA, our unique money scripts. Each of us carries a unique financial DNA, a set of deeply ingrained beliefs and attitudes towards money shaped by our upbringing, experiences, and cultural background. We inherit money scripts from our families, absorb them from our environments, and form them through personal experiences. Imagine two individuals. One raised in a family where investing was encouraged and the stock market was viewed as an avenue for growth, and another raised in a family where money was tight and risk aversion was the norm. These two individuals, even if they have similar incomes and opportunities, might approach investing and financial decisions very differently. Why? Because their financial DNA, their internal narratives around money, are wired differently. Understanding your own financial DNA is the first step towards making conscious, empowered financial choices. It's about recognizing the hidden scripts that might be driving your decisions, whether it's a fear of scarcity, a need for control, or a belief in luck. The compounding kings, time and patience. Warren Buffett, arguably the world's most celebrated investor, exemplifies the power of compound growth. His immense wealth isn't solely due to his investing prowess. It's largely attributed to the fact that he started investing at a young age and stayed the course for decades. Think of it this way. A small amount of money invested consistently over a long period can yield surprisingly significant returns thanks to the magic of compounding. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. It starts small, but as it gathers more snow, it grows exponentially. Buffett's story underscores a crucial point. Financial success is less about timing the market perfectly and more about time in the market. It's about starting early, staying consistent, and letting the power of compounding work its magic. Now you might be thinking, but what about investment prodigies who achieve incredible returns? Take Jim Simons, a hedge fund manager known for his exceptionally high returns. While Simons' investment strategy might seem superior on paper, his net worth is significantly less than Buffett's. The difference lies in their investment timelines. Simons started later in life, giving his investments less time to compound. This comparison highlights the often overlooked element of time in the equation of wealth creation. It's a powerful reminder that starting early and remaining invested, even if it's with smaller amounts, can make a world of difference in the long run. The allure of pessimism, why we gravitate towards doom and gloom. It seems we have a curious tendency to gravitate toward pessimism, especially when it comes to money. Why is it that we often focus on the negative, despite the undeniable progress and growth that has occurred over time? Think about how we consume news. A stock market crash, a recession, a financial scandal. These events dominate headlines and capture our attention. They trigger our fear response, making us feel vulnerable and uncertain about the future. But consider this. Gradual, positive developments rarely receive the same level of attention. The steady growth of the economy, the long-term performance of the stock market, the incremental but impactful improvements in our standard of living, these trends often go unnoticed, precisely because they are gradual and lack the sensationalism of a sudden crisis. This negativity bias is hardwired into us. Our brains are wired to pay more attention to threats and dangers, a survival mechanism passed down from our ancestors. But in the modern world, this negativity bias can skew our perceptions of risk and reward. Luck, risk, and the illusion of control. When it comes to both success and failure, we often underestimate the role of luck and its often invisible twin, risk. Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, is undoubtedly a brilliant mind. However, His path to success was paved with a significant stroke of luck, attending one of the few high schools in the world at the time that had access to a state-of-the-art computer. This access gave him an invaluable head start and shaped the trajectory of his career. Sadly, Gates's story also highlights the role of risk. His friend and fellow computer enthusiast, Kent Evans, tragically passed away in a mountaineering accident. This tragic event robbed Evans of the opportunity to potentially be a co-founder of Microsoft. The takeaway here is this: while hard work, talent, and determination are undeniably important, we must acknowledge the role of luck and risk in shaping our outcomes. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes the difference between success and failure can come down to chance. Redefining wealth: it's not what you spend, but what you keep. We live in a culture obsessed with outward signs of wealth: luxury cars, designer clothes, extravagant vacations. But true wealth is often far less visible. It's about financial security, options, and the freedom to live life on your terms. The real measure of wealth isn't how much you earn or own, but how much you keep, and how that accumulated wealth translates into genuine freedom and options. Imagine two individuals, one who earns a high income but spends extravagantly, living paycheck to paycheck, and another who earns a modest income but lives below their means, investing the surplus wisely. Who would you consider wealthier? The individual with the modest income but a growing investment portfolio is building true wealth. They're prioritizing long-term financial security over short-term gratification. This isn't to say that enjoying the fruits of your labor is wrong, but it's about finding a balance between enjoying the present and investing in a future where you have more control over your time, choices, and resources. The real price of admission: volatility and the long game. Imagine you're at an amusement park. The roller coaster, with its thrilling drops and loops, represents the stock market. The price of admission is the emotional roller coaster you need to ride to experience those thrills. Many investors, especially new ones, try to avoid paying the emotional fee of investing. They attempt to time the market perfectly, jumping in and out to avoid dips and capitalize on surges. But this approach, more often than not, leads to missed opportunities and increased anxiety. The real price of admission in the stock market is accepting volatility as part of the game. It's about understanding that market fluctuations are normal and that long-term growth often comes hand in hand with short-term ups and downs. Instead of trying to outsmart the market, focus on developing a sound investment strategy that aligns with your risk tolerance and financial goals. Accept that there will be dips along the way, but remember that, historically, the market has always trended upwards over the long term. The hedonic treadmill: knowing when enough is enough. The pursuit of more can become a never-ending cycle. We set goals, achieve them, and then immediately set our sights on the next bigger goal. This is the hedonic treadmill in action. We convince ourselves that more money, a bigger house, or a fancier car will bring us lasting happiness. But the truth is, our brains quickly adapt to these new levels of income and possessions. The initial excitement wears off, and we're left wanting more, stuck in a loop of insatiable desire. The antidote to this cycle is to cultivate a sense of contentment and gratitude for what we have. This doesn't mean we should stop striving for improvement or setting goals. It simply means finding joy in the present moment and appreciating the abundance already present in our lives. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What brings me a sense of fulfillment and purpose? When we shift our focus from external markers of success to internal sources of happiness, we break free from the hedonic treadmill and create space for more meaningful and lasting fulfillment. The power of tail events: expect the unexpected. The concept of tail events, those rare but significant occurrences that have an outsized impact, can be applied to investing, business, and even our personal lives. Take Amazon, for example. Its phenomenal success isn't just due to steady growth. It's largely attributed to a few tail events: the launch of Amazon Prime and Amazon Web Services. These two game changers, along with a willingness to embrace failure and experiment with new ideas, propelled Amazon to its current dominant position. The takeaway here is that success is often the result of a few key decisions, events, or opportunities that have an outsized impact. It's about being open to possibilities, taking calculated risks, and recognizing that not everything you try will be a home run. Key takeaways: money is more than numbers. Financial decisions are influenced by our personal histories, emotions, and beliefs about money. The power of compounding: time is your greatest ally in building wealth. Start early, stay invested, and let compound growth work its magic. Embrace optimism. While it's essential to be aware of risks, remember that things generally tend to improve over time. Luck and risk: acknowledge the role of both luck and risk in shaping outcomes. True wealth: wealth isn't about what you spend, but what you keep and the freedom it provides. The price of admission: accept volatility as part of the investing journey. Enough is enough. Cultivate contentment and break free from the hedonic treadmill. Tail events: be open to the possibility of unexpected events shaping your journey. Thank you for joining us today on Simple Mind Space. We hope this exploration of the psychology of money has provided you with valuable insights and a fresh perspective on your relationship with finances. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, true financial well-being starts with understanding yourself.